Firstly, apply the pure. I like to do this by dotting some onto the panel itself, and then also onto the cloth. The trick with pure is use straight lines, don't go round in a circle. It's a really easy product to use, and it just makes applying the wax after so much easier. As you can see, I'm using moderate pressure. Now, when this video was made, it was the height of pollen season, so there will be bonded contaminants on the paintwork even after washing it. So it's okay to use slightly more pressure. It's one of the reasons to make sure you've got enough product on there. You don't want it to dry out, because obviously dry product can lead to scratches or swirls on the paintwork. As you can see, I'm working it up and down and side to side. It will go relatively clear when you work the product anyway. As you can see here, that was a clean car. That panel was clean prior to using the pure, and it still manages to lift contaminants off the paint. If we hadn't have done this step, then obviously these contaminants are underneath the wax, which will give you really less than favourable results. That's me just removing it now. So, time to try out the new wax. Few spritz on the applicator, microfiber pad as usual. As you can see, product is QD that we're using there. Now, I just want to show you how little we take out. Just a couple of swipes. Now, obviously the first time you're just really preparing the pad, so you might need to go back and put some more wax on the pad for the first few panels just to load it up a bit. Same idea, straight lines, no real reason to go in circles, just try and keep it straight. And we're not really working the wax in, we're just applying it onto the panel. It was quite a hot day, so the applicator itself was slightly grippy on the paint, so you'll see that just I'm trying to be quite careful with it there. Now, this is a tip here. Try and get even pressure once you've applied the wax, and what this does is the back of the pad picks up any excess wax. I'm just testing there to make sure the wax is ready to come off with a swipe test, and as you can start to see, the bling chrome reflections of this, it's really glossy. When you can see that yourself, the wax is really wet, really glossy. It's a phenomenal wax for this time of year. Just taking my time here. It is a warm day, so you might find that the wax, you just need to catch everything in the daylight, make sure that you've removed all of the wax. Just looking at it from different angles. Obviously something I've caught there. Try removing the wax in different straight lines up and down as well, because sometimes you just don't catch everything first time round, and it's worth just doing that extra few minutes, casting your eye over it. Finished result. As you can see, the door panel hasn't been coated, the rear panel has. Quite a big difference. Now the bit I'm sure you'll love, the beading on this wax is outstanding. Really good. Lots of tight beads, falls off the paint really well. That's a really extreme close up, just to show you the quality of the beads that you can get. You can see find it quite difficult to stick onto the paint there. And the sheeting as well, just phenomenal.